Hello interwebs, welcome to Let's Fix Computers. Today we're doing a motherboard swap on a Sony VAIO SVE15D11M, basically an SVE15 series laptop. Now, motherboard replacements is a job that I very rarely undertake just because it's a very high risk repair. Brand new motherboards are often infeasibly expensive for repair jobs, and second-hand motherboards are often horrifyingly unreliable. So it's not very often that I undertake these. There's a couple of conditions that need to be met before I will go for it. One, the laptop's got to be worth it, and on my opinion this one is. It's a really nice looking i5 laptop. The laptop itself is in fantastic condition other than the fact that it won't post. The second condition is I've got to be absolutely certain that it is actually the motherboard, because there's nothing worse than changing over the motherboard and being not certain if you've got a faulty motherboard or whether it's something else. I actually had another one of these in that was exactly the same model at the time when I was diagnosing this one, and I was able to swap out a couple of parts and confirm that it was 100% sure thing, definitely a faulty motherboard. And the final thing is the replacement boards need to be affordable and trustworthy. The replacement board for this one was just over £100, which is a feasible repair for this laptop because you're not going to find a replacement laptop at an agreeable price. And the eBay auction that I was purchasing from did show a full picture of the motherboard working and posting, and is provided with a full warranty. So with that long laundry list of things in place, I'm willing to undertake it. Now, I've already taken out all the screws on the bottom of this just from when I was diagnosing, but I've put the covers back on just so you can see how it comes apart. So let's get cracking. So all of the usual bits and bobs out. I'm just going to remove all the drives. I'm going to remove, let's try that again. I'm going to remove the CD drive. It's annoying as hell when those things come off. When front bezels come off of DVD drives like this, it's not a big deal. They do just push back on. This one's a little bit loose. I might just have a look and just see if I can tweak the clips on that to make it a little bit more secure when I put it back together. Right, that's ready. We can now open this up and get that bottom cover off. This is one of the bottom case off jobs, so I'm just running a prying tool around the edge just to find that split point. There we go. There's our interior and our motherboard. As you can see, this one's fairly clean. It was surprisingly clean when I took it apart the first time, and I've already dusted off most parts of it. So we now need to strip all of this out. So I'm going to go ahead and remove everything visible, basically. Whoop. Okay, that's all the bottom stuff off. Now, to remove the motherboard itself, we need to remove the keyboard as well, because that's holding in from the other side. So let's just turn this over and pop that keyboard out. Now we've got a couple of other fellas here as well. We've got the power on button and these bits up here and the trackpad. Right, and that board should now drop out the bottom. I'm just going to hold it with my hand so I can lift it out rather than it falling out. Right, something's still holding on. Something's still there. I'm going to have another look. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, this cable going along here is connected there. I'm going to detach it from this end. There we go. That was the fella that was holding it in. Right, now we'll just do a quick visual scan of this board to check if there's anything else removable. We've got a BIOS battery. I'm going to take this out anyway, just because if nothing else it can be used for spares. Right, now we'll do a visual comparison with the new board just to make sure that these are all the same and that there's no missing parts. So we've got a BIOS battery in the new one and everything matches. Whoops, that's upside down. Yeah, we're all looking good there. Good. Okay. Let's reassemble. So we'll put this connector back on. That's going to go that way up, so I'm going to turn that over and plug this back in. There we go, and I'm just making sure that's seated, all the screw holes are lining up and all the ports are correctly positioned. And now I'm just going to give that a wipe down and put some fresh thermal paste on this. Okay, now over we go again to do the other side. Okay, right, we're ready to put the bottom case back on. And we'll just make sure that all those edges are nicely closed, which they are. And now, before we put all the screws back in, this is an opportune time just to do a quick test run to see if this new board is working. So, here comes the moment of truth where we find out if I throw out the video or not. Okay, here we go. Power. Got a power on light? Yeah, look at that. First time. Right, the operating system not found. That is expected because there's no hard drive in it. However, immediately it's gone straight through post. It's all lighting up. Previously we had a completely black screen with nothing on it. So, job well done. We can go ahead and put the rest of the screws in now. And there we have it. One replacement motherboard and a flat battery that need charging. However, you know what, I'm just going to plug that in one more time just to make certain. Don't like it when things work on the test run and not after putting the screws back in. There we go. Alright, thank you very much for watching everyone. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.